Hey YouTube, we're back. We're finally back. Alright, Ash, called by Ngai, good old triple tax talent in perm. Oh, Rhoda, I wonder where we could be. Finally playing a mirror match, gang. We're finally playing a mirror match. So, summon Ray, of course. We know what to do. Number 1, remember send Rosie O'Donnell. Number 2, activate engage as many times as you can. Oh, interesting. Alright, so we're not technically playing a very, I guess, standard striker list. So we're playing Summon Break. We don't know what it does. It's basically kind of like Summon Limit, but a field spell. However, one key thing during main phase 1, so you can easily just, you know, skip into main phase 2 or whatever and make sure you just summon twice anyways, then it doesn't matter. So kind of a useless card against us, and also low-key screws them. You'll see why. So we obviously have to imperm that so they don't search for Ngai, otherwise that's bad. We want to save this for engage. Right, we draw Maxi. Kind of useless against striker, but that's okay. We're gonna Ngai. We'll see what they got. They don't have anything, so we can know that's probably imperm, maybe Widow Anchor, right? We go into Gray, go into Green Ray. They're gonna flip Widow Anchor. They know what they're doing, kind of, not really. They're playing Phantasme. Again, I don't recommend you play this in Striker. It's very, very greedy. It you know, eats up your extra monster zone or main monster zone. And if this is another Widow Anchor, I mean, it's a dead card, right? So they're gonna chain Maxi. We have to Ash that. Why are we saving that for the Ray, right? If they have Call By, they have Call By as one less card. We can deal with it, right? So now, if it is a striker spell, and they activate a monster effect, so we can steal it. Basically, we just steal their Thanos. We're gonna negate the Ray. Our Ray's negated too, but it doesn't matter because we're gonna send Zeke, right? Enter battle. Keep it simple, stupid. Boop. Right? Attack directly. Attempt to attack directly. We're gonna. I guess they give up at this point, so nothing much you can do. Just link it off to Zeke. Well, Red Ray, right, to add back or engage. We know that's going to pop off. And again, remember in the mirror match, you never want to summon Red Ray by the normally, unless, you know, you basically probably are going to win. So, do that. We search for another engage. We have Maxi. They try to have to play this. And they can't Lightning Storm us. They can't evenly match us. And that's basically it. So, cool, right? little things a striker, right? It's like, I always say it's probably like 50% of your wins depend on deck lists. So I don't know, I don't agree with playing stuff like Phantasme or whatever that thing, but hey, we're in Diamond now, so clearly it works for them, but I don't recommend you guys do that. Anyways, on to the next one. All right, we're back with more. I'll say fair warning, this is very janky, right? But what separates a good duelist from a great duelist is that you can win under really like weird circumstances, right? So we draw literally all hand traps, right? We draw another value, it doesn't matter, right? Skip turn, set your Call By. At the time, I have no idea what I'm playing against. It's a set face down, so immediately I'm thinking, oh, Unchain, I guess. Right, probably Unchain. So we're waiting for the Kaiju, I guess. We're just gonna skip. We're gonna pass turn. It's gonna happen for a while. And I can't OTK us because they can't do anything because it needs us to do something against them too. So, finally draw Rose, that's pretty good. Summon Rose, of course. Remember, don't be a Poof 5 Kawaii. Just play the game, right? If they have Warning, they have Warning. If they have Judgment, they have Judgment. You just play your game. We don't need to attack that, otherwise it's going to special summon something else. Send Ray. Remember, no Ray in Grave. That's probably bad. We go into Blu-ray. Attempt to go to Blu-ray. We end phase, try to search. The Ashes, that's fine. You're probably wondering, what, Kevin, why didn't you Call By? Just in case, so our Ash is live, in case we are not playing against Unchained. And also, it can, you know, stop them for special summoning from deck or whatever. So, leave it. That's fine. We'd rather just negate the monster with the Call By anyways. Right, so leave it alone. Draw a turn. We're going to chain that to target our Call By. That's fine. We're going to chain Maxi to chain Call By. Here's why Ghost Spell is MVP, low-key. Very underrated hand traps, just know that card. That's why I prefer it over DD Crow. That doesn't matter. Unchain is going to pop off. We're going to Ash that. Attempt to. You're going to cross out. So chain links galore. Right? You're going to have that thing. We're going to negate that. Otherwise, you can just link off for free. They haven't summoned an Ash. You're going to go Anguish. Of course, we negate that. Uno Mas. Otherwise, you just link off to like a Link 4 or something stupid, right? And then kill us. So we know they have this thing, mystery card. Probably set face down like Imperm. Who knows? We're going to Engage. Let's see if they have Ash. They don't. We're going to set up multi-roll. Attempt to. We're going to Red Ray. Red Ray is going to attempt to add back Engage. See what happens. Nope. Gets baited out. That's fine. We expected that. Alright, we go into Green Ray. Green Ray is going to attack. Send another spell. I decided to send Shark Cannon. Probably a huge mistake. You'll see why. We're going to summon Ogre because we don't want to destroy any monsters. We're going to banish it for one turn. Go into Blue Ray. Activate this. Attempt to Shizuku Shuffle. which goes off surprisingly well. So we know that one bird thing, mystery card, and then we have to deal with whatever banished link monster is going to come back. Hopefully we steal, and that's good enough, right? We're going to set that. They top deck that. Destroy. Effects are going to pop off. They go this. We should probably negate it. There's a 200 IQ move right here. I expected that. So that's going to change. Hey, look. Ghost spell. It says activation. So technically it's not negate, not damage step shenanigans, right? So negates it. Or adds special summon from graveyard. Main phase dos. That thing's going to come back. We can reset our Engag. And then go from there. Right? So now it's a very interesting situation. Right? We set that so we can have 3 and draw an extra card. We can go for Widow Anchor. Again, you're probably wondering, Kevin. You can maybe access code them for Gam, right? But remember, they can special summon that one level 8 and it destroys a monster by discarding a card, which is this in hand. So I mean, there's no real way we can like deal with it aside from just like doing damage, right? So I decided to just play it out, right? You can say misplay, right? Different lines to different decisions, right? Because we can't keep banishing this. We can't set up double Widow Anchor because I already used to. So we have to like destroy this somehow, right? Sure, I could just bop it and then go that. This was something pop itself, and then they get another unchained monster from the graveyard. But you know, that's fine. I try to be greedy, double dip, right? So, and it's hilarious, right? It says destroy by card effect, except blah blah blah, or by battle. Very quickly, very subtle. So, they're gonna special summon their unchained monster from deck. This thing, right? They're gonna target. Remember, it doesn't say technically. It says destroy 1 card. They're gonna bop our multi-roll. That's kind of bad news bears. We're gonna banish it for 1 turn. Hopefully it's good enough. Going to Blu-ray, set that. Blu-ray search for Engai, because remember we got banished off of multi-roll. So we have this, Maxi. They're down to 1 card. Right? Hopefully we can buy enough time. Draw something good. We draw a Kaiju, that's pretty good. Not a destruction by card effect, so rip. We're gonna Engai, we're gonna do this, pop that. Right? Might as well, it's free. We're down to 1 card. We attack them for 15. We don't have any more gas, but it looks like they don't know that. So, if it's those, you set 1, they top attack that, pop both of these things, we chain max C. Right? They're gonna take the challenge. They do. We draw Nib, that's why max C is so broken. For situations like this, right? We would have been probably screwed. But we drew into the Nib. And decided to take the challenge, so just let them play, whatever. Take it out, access go target. Whoop de do. There's number 5 right here. Pop off. Nib them. They have nothing. Well, they'll get that 1 card back, right? Rosy Dawns can come out. That's why we set it up for stuff like that. So that's also, again, why Nib is low-key MVP too. Pretty good, right? Because then your Rose gets double value. So you think, oh my god, how do I get rid of this? Well, you just get a Rose. So we go into Hita. First time I think I've ever summoned her in the Link event entire time. We do this, and that's basically Gam from there. So very janky, I know. Roast me for my plays or whatever, but like we get the W, right? That's how you, I guess, differentiate yourself from a good player and great player, right? Good players probably would have lost that, click surrender from a misplay, but then great players, you'll somehow win, you know, whatever it takes. It was a very, very horrendous, I guess, terrible game, but we won somehow in the end, and that's all that matters, right? All right, on to my rank up match, and we're back. We have returned. This is my actual rank up match. Ghost Belly, Ray, Nib, called by Shark Cannon, pretty good. Of course, the Marin says they're just gonna pop off, right? We just hope they don't have the good old cross out, right? Because remember, they can't call by Nib because technically it's in hand, not like a discard effect. They're gonna pop off. You don't need to Ghost Spell that, right? Usually you would try to Ghost Spell Coral Anemone if you can. That's one of the choke points, right? But they're chain blocking, so usually that's one of the choke points. So they're gonna pop off, let them pop off. I remember I clicked your thing to off, so maybe they overextend. Because good players can abuse that, including me. So you can do that, do else fun. Probably now a good time to Ghost Spell to see if they have call by, they do. That's fine. It's all bait, right? It's all bait, it doesn't matter. So you can do that, let them overextend a little bit. You're gonna have wave, dead card in hand. Now is a good time to do it, why? Because remember they searched for field spell, if I believe. But did they? I wasn't paying attention, sorry. You know, when sometimes like they combo off, I just kind of like brain dead mode. Never mind, they did not have map field spell. But if they did, I mean, you know, should I let them overextend some more? I mean, sure. But I'd rather just do that right at the moment for Crystal Heart or Coral Triangle. So now they essentially wasted their probably one of Coral Triangle to make it uninfected, and then I think that's good enough as a choke point, right? Because sometimes you go too much to fill out too much the graveyard, and that's also bad, right? Because they search too much. So we go that, we have Ray, we can finally play, thank you Ray. We go this, we're going to be greedy. Well, not JK. Because remember, we lose to a call by, basically, if this is called by, which I don't think it is. So we're going to boop it. We're going to attempt to send Rose. Now, again, you could also say, Kevin, be greedy, right? Send engage. Why not? Again, you die to an imperm, right? So we send this to engage. We go into red ray. Red ray gets negated. Guess what? We can't search engage. Engage is the most important card. And plus, they have 3 mystery cards. One of which we know is probably trap. I think one of the monsters, I forget, and mystery card. So we don't know, right? Could be Ash. Could be whatever, right? Even though we could hold on to this for the Ash, but you know, decision. We're gonna chain Maxi, so we absolutely have to call by that. Otherwise, the guard draw too many cards. It's probably gonna out us with a kaiju, or screw us, right? So we have to negate it. You probably should have chained. Well, I mean, if you're playing against striker and like you have Maxi in hand, personally, I would just shotgun it during standby phase, because at least that forces your opponent to like either do it or don't. Because if I summon Ray and you chain Maxi, I'm probably just gonna go into like a green Ray or like a blue Ray and just call it you neg 1, right? So if you're playing against striker and you have Maxi, just shotgun it. Just do it. Pro tips from Kevin, right? Don't hold on to it because you might neg 1, or like, you know, I guess it didn't matter because we got called by, but whatever. So I learned my mistake. Banish the core triangle because we control monster, they don't. We go into blue Ray, try to search for Baylor. Engage. Say, look, hey, look. See, that's why we don't search. We don't send engage. So then we can't search engage. And it's better to send Rose too, just in case, for extra monster dome shenanigans, which we have right here with afterburners. Because remember, the one of coral triangle probably that they're playing is gone. So mystery card, trap, and then I believe it's another mystery card. So we draw Maxi, another one, hilarious. We go into green ray. Green ray attacks, send another spell. Now we can probably play a little bit greedy. We're going to red ray. Because when I was playing, you couldn't feel the highlights, right? So I'm like, okay, it's not Baylor, it could be Ash. Here's another 200 IQ play. He's probably waiting for me to do that so I can activate engage, and then he'll Ash it, and then I can't search engage. But hey, we have Maxi. Remember, the pass turned to us, so my instincts probably say that, or my striker sense, spidey sense, whatever you might say, intuition is saying, oh, they bricked hardcore. Because we know, again, mystery trap, like trap, mystery card, right? I believe one of them is a starter, who knows? I wasn't really paying attention, but mystery card, trap, mystery card, right? So we can still get Ash, and we probably lose too. So we go into this, we set that as bait. And it is Ash. See? See what I mean? Reading and intuition. You play long enough, you have an idea. You go through all the possibilities, right? So now on 2 cards, we have Maxi. They're probably out of call buys anyways because they already used it, and we win, we rank up. Now we're diamond 3, I think. Anyways, hope the Link event is going well for you guys. Every single match for me is like stuff like this, where you gotta like outplay your opponent mind games. Anyways, if you like what you saw and you want to see more, please like, sub, comment, all that fun stuff below. Let me know, how are you doing in this event? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Yeah, all right, thanks for watching. See you around, gang. This is my outro song for free YouTube monies. Give me some likes and support me, please.